Rap is a reflection of the world. Joseph Simmons stated this during an interview on The O'Reilly Factor on September 5, 2003. Joseph created his own world to reflect on our society over 25 years ago. He is a musical innovator, fashion mogul, ordained minister, proud father, and now spiritual advisor to world leaders. From being cool as inspiration for over 25 years, Joseph Simmons still shapes our society to this day. From the clothes we wear to the way we raise our kids, the notorious Rev Run has a hand in it all. After being a Run DMC fan for over a decade and doing the research, I am credible to speak on this topic. And I hope to give you a better understanding of the continued career of Joseph Simmons, also known as DJ Run. I'll be breaking down Simmons' life into 3 parts: his early career, his career with Run DMC, and his present life. The Rev Run website, accessed January 7, 2008, stated that the 205th block of Hollis, Queens, New York is where it all began for him. He was born the younger of 2 brothers, Daniel and Russell. Russell Simmons is known worldwide today for his empire of hip-hop companies that range from Fat Farm to Def Jam. Russell began his career of an empire young by managing a local rapper by the name of Curtis Walker. Joseph, DJ Run, began to spin records for Curtis, and this is where he developed his name DJ Run for his ability to cut between turntables so quickly. Joseph began to record their work and send it to his friend Daryl McDaniels, who is known today as Easy D. Run and D were eventually hooked up with DJ Jazzy Jazz, also known today as Jam Master Jay. This is who composes Run DMC. The components of the explosion were in place, and all that was needed was time and cohesion until the inevitable debut of Run DMC. The hip-hop group Run DMC is one of the world's most prolific musical groups of recent history. The members of Run DMC created the unthinkable, the marriage of rock and roll and rap and hip-hop. The culture, music, and lifestyle is undeniably addictive and pervasive. Through the years, Run had been working on a song titled It's Like That, but it hit a dry patch. He had confided in D for help, and eventually him, D, and Jam Master Jay were able to release their first self-titled debut album, selling over 250,000 records and sending them on tour. After coming back, they were able to develop a second record and release that, which solidified them as a mainstream force. However, the hungry entrepreneur Russell wanted more. They needed to break into white America. They did this by a simple pair of sneakers. The signature of Run DMC was signed with tight leather pants, fedoras, and laceless Adidas sneakers, as seen here, accessed from the Run DMC site on January 8, 2008. The lasting precedent was not the exact clothes, but that hip-hop fashion became a lasting trend that is even greater today. His style has even spread into country music. Warren St. John of Condé Nast Traveler stated in October 2005 issue that McGraw has embraced the urban aesthetic by incorporating downtown style that many white teenagers in America have taken hip-hop into their own lives. He is, of course, referring to Tim McGraw. Having your styles trickle into a genre 180 degrees separated sure does define trendsetter. Musically, they broke into suburban America because of the crossing of guitars and hip-hop beats. Run DMC covered songs from Aerosmith and many others. Simply, Run DMC defined what hip-hop is today. People Weekly, in December 22, 1985 issue, described Run DMC as a group that fuses hard rock, guitar hooks, funky wordplay, and dazzling rhythm mixes. As hip-hop continued to grow, so did the legacy of Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. They eventually began discussing the 20th anniversary album and discussing a world tour with Aerosmith and Kid Rock. However, according to the November 11, 2002 issue of Newsweek, their discussion was abruptly interrupted by the murder of Jam Master Jay. Immediately after the slaying, Run announced that him and D would hang up their mics as Run DMC, ending what the November 2002 issue of People called the most influential hip-hop group of all times. Their legacy as a group included having the first hip-hop album go gold, platinum, and multi-platinum, the first hip-hop group to be added to MTV, and the first hip-hop group to be nominated for a Grammy, and the first hip-hop group to be nominated to have the cover of Rolling Stone, as seen here, accessed on January 8, 2008 from the Run DMC website. Although Run may have been done impacting the world musically, he is not done. impacting the world with his dream and visions. Joseph Simmons became an ordained minister of Zoe Ministries. Rev Run still tries to evangelize in the name of Christianity. However, today his medium is popular culture. Run created a clothing line called Run Athletics, and his family owns multiple businesses ranging from jewelry lines to record labels to women's shoes. He also helped to produce many hip-hop artists of today. Run and his family reside in a mansion in Saddle River, New Jersey, where they filmed their hit MTV reality show, fittingly titled Run's House. Aside from his business and religious achievements, Run broke into the upper echelon with his words of wisdom. These are daily affirmations sent to his friends via emails. However, word began to spread of his words of wisdom and are sent today to athletes, artists, CEOs. These daily affirmations led to the creation of his first book and a much more respected reputation. From this presentation, I hope I gave you a better understanding of the continued career of Joseph Simmons, also known as DJ Run. Joseph Simmons has had an incredible career, coming from Queens to a respected mentor of world leaders. His music and style still shape our popular culture to this day. If Rev Run was to leave anything in the wake of his music, fashion, ministry, or teachings, it's optimism. If we hope and dream for a bright future, nothing can hold us back. Run is the embodiment of success both personally and professionally. He continues to impact society in a positive manner and inspires us to do the same. In the words of Rev Run himself, God is love.